Uh, Good evening, everyone. I'm Dr. Harshad Rodihan. I thank the Fortis Cancer Institute and Fortis Hospital, along with the Uro-Oncology team, Dr. Mohan Keshavamurthy, for providing me with this opportunity to present during this wonderful session regarding the Uro-Oncology malignancy. Um, as Dr. Niti elucidated, and since we do have a role in terms of radiation being effective in metastatic prostate cancer. And the metastatic prostate cancer could be hormone naive or hormone resistant. And the topic which I'm going to focus on is castration resistant, which is hormone resistant. And prior to that, just to highlight, the role is very well established in hormone naive, wherein even in the local radiation of the prostate as well as oligometastatic sites, it has been known to kind of confer benefit in progression-free survival. While as the patient moves in the journey of prostate cancer, invariably there is a resistance to the hormonal therapy or the previous therapies, and the patient is determined as castration-resistant prostate cancer. Most often, when they present in castration-resistant state, it would be a palliative radiation to the bone metastasis. And it would be interesting to also hear from Dr. Mohan B, who would be presenting after me, that there are occasions where systemic therapy as well as local therapy to the metastatic sites, when they're especially oligometastatic, could probably lead to even considerations of an intent curative kind of a scenario, considering that today we have got excellent systemic agents, as was elucidated by Dr. Niti, which could probably be prolonging the life of the person, and therefore local control has become kind of imperative in nature. Palliative radiation, again, today, from a two-dimensional era, has moved on to highly specific stereotactic body radiotherapy, wherein the side effect profile has been completely minimized and the benefits have become very, very accurate and long lasting. What is far more interesting to understand is that even in castration resistant prostate cancer, there are two kinds of oligometastasis which can happen, which is one is synchronous oligometastatic, that is at the time of diagnosis we have oligometastatic, and then the metachronous, while on some systemic therapy the patient has kind of progressed. So, what is the utility of local ablative radiotherapy? That is to, if I may dare to say, without systemic therapy to control oligometastatic CRPC. There were few who tried this. Loaz et al. Studied the role of local ablative radiotherapy and did surprisingly find that a small subset of patients could possibly have a greater 73% PSA response, and there was considerable benefit in terms of gain of 15 months in terms of biochemical response too. So probably combining systemic therapy with local ablative therapy could improve probably the both PFS as well as OS, and there needs to be prospective studies to kind of to be done with this. Same holds true in terms of oligoprogressive castration-resistant prostate cancer. What we have seen so far is that if the oligometastasis is restricted to the pelvis, then they definitely do much better than people who have non-pelvic oligoprogressive disease. And RT to intrapelvic oligoprogressive disease should be considered in this setting. My friend Dr. Madhusan did highlight. I'm just going to present a brief here regarding what it means when we give radiation. What we are seeing is something called limiter. It is like sculpting. It takes the shape of the organ which needs to. That treatment is kind of monitored using a constant. Patient is immobilized, some kind of close. Because this aspect which we're seeing is the end result of things which are done in terms of identifying where the lesion is. Highlight, as I was previously saying, the uh, advent of PSMA PET and the PET CT, along with the pathological things, have greatly aided in terms of identifying patients who are oligometastatic, and therefore you're able to kind of contour the prostate as well as the oligometastatic site and kind of go ahead and treat very effectively. This is the machine in general which kind of rotates 360 degrees. Patient positioning happens, which I shown previously, and all in all, it's a state of thing, a state of the art machine which Fortis has kindly provided us with to treat the best of the best. In conclusion, what I would like to highlight is that ablative radiotherapy of both synchronous and metachronous oligometastatic CRPC is feasible and safe. And this is in terms of saying in castration-resistant prostate cancer, while as it is very well established in hormone naive. These are provocative data and very premature, and we probably would need prospective data to kind of establish this in coming years, and hopefully we get such data to help the patients. Thank you one and all for your time and attention. Thank you.